Okay, so we're only a few weeks away from golf getting started in the UK. The 29th of March, we can get back out on the golf course, and it can't come quick enough, can I tell you. What I think I need to do is get my swing in check for then. I've been doing a lot of coaching myself, but I've not really worked on my golf swing. I've did my series last year where I was trying to break 28. I felt like I got into a bit of run of form. Obviously, I know the course at Warrington, so that's a massive help and I can get away with a bit. But my swing's not been feeling great when I've hit some balls, do it during lessons or when I've been filming. So what I'm going to do is I use the platform SKILLEST to do all my online lessons. Obviously, I can't coach in person at the moment, but SKILLEST allows me to teach people from all around the world. So what I'm going to do is hit up with the man who created SKILLEST, Mr. Baden Schaff. He's a PGA pro from Australia. I've asked him, will he give me a lesson? And he's kindly said yes. So I'm going to hit some balls now in my sim, see how bad my swing is. Then I'm going to go through the process of uploading them onto SKILLEST so you know how it all works. I've had a lot of people asking me, how do the online lessons work? So we thought it'd be a good way for people to see this process. And also at the time, we thought it'd be a great way to sort my shocker of a golf swing out. So I'm going to hit some shots, then go through the upload process. Baden's then going to give me an analysis of these swings that I send him. He's going to give me some drills and feedback that I need to be working towards. And then I'm going to hop back and do some of those drills and tell you how I feel those are going, whether I'm going to stick with Baden as my coach or whether I'm going to jump ship straight away. I doubt I will because I've heard very good things. So let's get hitting some shots. Let's get sending them to him, and hopefully he doesn't pull me to shreds because the swing isn't feeling good at the moment. Sluggish, too much time sat on the couch, eating and drinking during lockdown, not enough time spent hitting shots in here. But that's all going to change. Let's go. Okay, so I've got my swings in there, and I think they're a great representation for Baden to have a look at because there was some good, there was some bad, there was some okay. My faults that I think I've got at the moment, getting a little bit too steep, a little bit sluggish and lacking distance, it was all showing up there and getting my sort of pull hook going on. So really good, like I say, selection for him to go at. Those swings that you will have just seen as well, those won't be the ones I will upload to him. These will be the ones now, if we throw those up, that will be the ones that upload to him, because what's super imperative is that you get them from the right angles, that they are down the line and that they are from face on. So I'll also just throw up now a little either here or here, a little guide from Mirror Vision, an Instagram post that I put out which shows you how to record your golf swing. It's got to be the camera positioned in certain places, otherwise you don't get the true perspective of where the club face is, where the shaft's traveling, how your body's working, and it's just a little bit annoying, and you end up having to send more videos. And for you, even if you're analysing your golf swing at home on your own and it's a little bit out of squint, you might be seeing something that actually isn't there. So make sure you are getting them from the right angle. So I'm going to upload these now to Baden. I'll just put the process up here. It is super easy. All you need to do is download the SKILLEST app from the iTunes store, or you can go online and do it, and then you just upload the videos in there. You give a good description of what you feel your game is, your ball flight, your bad shots, etc. And the more descriptive the better as well, because it gives us as coaches a really good understanding of you as a player, because we're not meeting you in person and getting to really see it. Obviously Baden's got the added benefit that you can see my simulator there and see what the ball's actually doing. But if you're really descriptive in your description, like I have been there as well, it's going to really give the coach the best idea of what your swing's about, why these things are coming in, and complete your words with the swings and maybe put that piece of the puzzle together. So let's fire those over to him. You'll hear from him now. Hopefully it's going to be kind and he doesn't rip me to shreds in front of my whole audience. But let's hear what Baden's got.
Hey, my man, thanks for sending your action through, and hopefully that analysis made a sense. Probably sounded like a fair bit of stuff, but hopefully we can just give you some drills that'll just help you integrate it effectively. But as I say, like, I just feel like the whole thing starts really, really sort of straight with the shaft and then a little bit back with your body like this, right? Then when you combine that with like a little bit of a lateral shift and you turn over the right side too much, it's really, really hard to get that transition right on the way down. And then what we see with you is that the first move, it bumps a little bit, but then it's turning a lot early. And then when you turn a lot, you sort of look like this, where your hips, what we say is like your hips are reversed at this point, and then you sort of look like you're hitting across your body this way. Now from the side angle, especially when you get really bent in your knees and you do that, inevitably everything has to do this. So the arms and the shaft move out and across you too far, and then it has to cut across it. Now, if we changed it from something which starts sort of what feels really neutral and balanced and sort of, 50-50 in each foot, into something which is more like this, right? So this is your hitting angle, what we call the hitting angle, right? Where you've actually got a bit of tuck in your right side, and you're gonna feel like you've got a bit of pressure in your left leg, right? So it's like skiing. Don't know if you're a skier, but like we always talk about, you got to edge left a little bit at the start, and that sets the angle the right way to hit against. Right, so you just need that little bit more pressure here. Now that'll change everything. It'll change the direction you can, so now you can turn on top of the ball more, right? So rather than it starting over here and shifting over here, hips into the wall, and then you can stay on top of the ball more like this. Now, because you haven't gone backwards, you don't need to clear to come back across. So the old one would go like this and like this, in effect. The new one will go like this and like this and like this. So you'll actually have a little bit of bump, but you'll be holding your shoulders longer as you drop your arms, and then your arms will go through and pull you through to the finish. You don't need to get open, as it were, right? So from the side angle, what we need you to do is, so you need to get a little bit straighter in your legs, right? So this is just really bent here, get your body up, and then it's really hard to compress the ball with these knees, right? This is how you compress the ball when you're over it like this with straighter knees. They're not straight, they're just a little, they're like unlocked effectively. And then from there, watch this, right? So you can then lift it up and coil it a bit more, so it'll feel like there's a bit more resistance in it, and you've got your pressure forward. And then the downswing does this. Look, power your arms down. So when you power your arms down like this, they can actually shallow, and you can hit into your front side like that, and then it'll go more that way. But at the moment, it's just got this little bit of sideways, little bit of this. From the front, hips into the wall. Don't shift your weight, what feels like a weight shift. Lean into your front side like this. So it's got this power pressure move into the front leg, and then it can all follow through around on that side. And then from the side angle, straighter in your knees, over, forward, and go like this. So your arms are actually traveling in front of your body. It doesn't have any of the early on the way down. So the best way to feel this is to literally hit a punch shot, right? So everyone always hits punch shots really well. Like, it's pretty rare that you meet someone that can't hit a really well compressed punch shot. And it's because when they're punching it, everyone's thinking, right, I'm trying to keep it low, I'm trying to get more forward, I'm trying to get on this side and hit like this, right? It's when we sort of have more of this and this, that's when contact changes, forces the arms out, we hit it in the heel and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so I'd love you to send some footage back where you literally are just hips into the front wall like this, lift and hit, just punch a couple like this, right? Change the sequence from something that's like this and this into more pressure and forward, into the front wall, just go 1, 2, and you'll end up so much more forward on the way through, like dead set. When you get this right, you'll actually be, if you look at, all right, so say I use that blue divider out there in the background, right? So when you get this right, you'll actually get in front of the blue divider to hit, and you'll actually compress the ball properly. Whereas at the moment, we know with the shift and then the early around, you never get over to the blue divider and you never compress it. Okay, mate, so hopefully that makes a lot of sense. As I said, I'll get you to send some footage through of you just literally hitting a punch shot, right? Just where you just get into your front side and hit these ones where it feels like that. And I guarantee you, contact will completely change, and the sharp pitch, because you're holding your body longer and hitting into the front side, will actually come down shallow. All right, champion, hopefully that makes sense. Any questions, just type away below. I'll put another voucher into your profile so you can send me some more swings. Let's get it good for the season. All right, buddy. Look at this Australian sunshine. See ya.
Okay, so there we have it. That is Baden's thoughts on my golf swing. And to be fair, I agree with all of it. Setup wasn't great, was getting very lazy, very sluggish, and was getting that steep. I've been practicing what he's saying, and I'll throw some swings up now of where I'm going, but that is the beauty of Skillest. Basically, I've been able to get in contact with a coach all the way on the other side of the world. He's had a look at my golf swing, we've been back into in conversation. I've since had another lesson with him. He's sent me some more feedback, I've sent him videos, and we've had this great conversation about how the swing's feeling. And it's just so simple. The changes at the moment do feel strange, but it's great to have this platform where I can just fire him a quick message on the app and sort of go through any queries or any worries or feelings that I've got going on about the swing. And obviously that's what happens with my students when I'm teaching on Skillest. So it is a fantastic platform for that. My swing, I think it's going to take a few weeks. I'm literally back at Trafford today for the first time coaching, so back helping other people, but I'm going to get a sneaky hit here of a few shots in between lessons, but lots more to come. I think I'll try and update you a little bit more on the progress, and maybe even do a live lesson with Baden. That's one of the other great features of Skillest, that you can do Zoom call lessons basically. So when he's in Australia, I'm over here in Manchester, he can still be looking at me live and me discussing what I'm feeling there and then in the moment and what I think about these swing changes, and he can react to that and give me the feedback. So all the information is in the link down below if you do want to, you know, take a lesson with myself or Baden or anyone else on the Skillest platform. Hopefully I can get my swing in shape, but that was just a quick update on where we're going with it, and hopefully give you a good insight to what a great platform it is. So guys, thanks for watching as always. All the information's down below. Hit that subscribe button. See you in your next lesson.